Speaking of hype cycles, there is one conversation that we simply cannot avoid when we're talking technology is AI.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's the technology aspect of it and what it enables, but there's also the human aspect of it. And we have heard stories about layoffs and people not knowing where their career trajectories are going. So at ViewTrade, and obviously AI, I'm sure, plays a large part in different verticals of your value chain. So how do you see AI adding value currently to your process, both internal and client facing? But at the same time, how do you see that impacting your workforce and your workforce decision moving forward?
Okay, let me break that down. That is a very good question. It is something that's very relevant and it is something that we should be very sensitive about. So the first thing is, see, the AI hype is quite a bit real. And obviously there is AGI, etc., which will come in future, and the definitions will not go into that. That's for some other people to discuss. AI, every exec on the street, whether it is financial, non-financial, is thinking, how do I do more with less?
Okay.
That's whether they come out and they say this or whether they don't say this. Every exec is thinking about this today. How do I do more with less? You are thinking about this. You are using AI workflows when you're putting those transcripts into AI, or you're doing those subtitles, etc. If you go and watch any of these old sitcoms, you will see there were firms who used to do those subtitles, right? So you've done the same thing.
Yeah, we used to do subtitles, like manually type out subtitles.
So you've done the same thing. You are looking at how I do more with less. How do I become more efficient?
Of course.
When an exec says this, it becomes very touchy and because it impacts real people.
Of course.
And it will impact real people. There is no two ways about it. But the way it will impact is, see, every business, there is a decisioning layer and there is a preparation layer. Decisioning layer is where you take these decisions or how you will do things, etc. And then the preparation layer is when you get to that decision. So giving you an example, let's say you are looking at this, you're trying to do a post about this. Everything you put into AI is the preparation layer. Some social media intern was doing that before. Now you put a prompt into ChatGPT, but when the prompt gives you an answer, you take that decision. So if I could give an advice to everybody in any industry, move to the decisioning layer as soon as you can. If you are in the preparation layer, you are ripe for disruption. You have to move to the decisioning layer. So this is to answer your question on the hype, how real it is, how much it will impact. It will impact you.
Got it.
And you can be in decisioning layer and you can make decisions much faster, or you can be in the preparation layer and get disrupted. And you gave a very good example, manual subtitles to automated subtitles. Now you're just taking a decision where the accuracy is, let's say, 95%. Right. All you're trying to find is that 5% error and fix it. So that's the part around the AI. So financial services is no different, obviously. We have to create more value. We are already benchmarked against tech firms. Incorrectly, in my opinion, we should be benchmarked against pharma. Like, we cannot bring something out tomorrow and your money vanishes and you're like, oh yeah, we were being innovative. That doesn't work. We are regulated. So our correct benchmark is pharma, but that's a different story altogether. So we are benchmarked. We are already expected to move fast. Our customers, everyone expects much better user experiences and etc. So we have to move fast. Now, for firms, again, we are a privileged firm. We don't overhire. So we do not see this as going out there and not hiring people or, having to do layoffs. We are seeing our workforce, and I can talk about my team. There's an expansion of job roles.
I see.
My marketing team is now doing design. My marketing team understands a little bit of compliance, etc. So what we are seeing is that we are seeing expansion of job roles and expansion of capabilities when you build workflows around AI. So that's what we are seeing. We have done some bots internally, a compliance bot, which has now enabled our marketing to find compliance breaches in press releases much faster. So there's that aspect. So it is, for what we see it as, it is enabling our workforce to expand their job roles. That's one. Two, it is helping us make everybody as smart as the smartest person in the firm. If you are the smartest person, I build an AI bot with you, everybody has access to it, you distribute. And then obviously knowledge transfer becomes easier. So that's what we are seeing. And we are not seeing this as a employee reduction, and our CEO has been on your platform, so you will know. Okay. And we see this as an enablement tool rather than employee reduction. So that's the two part. And then obviously there is hype.